Hello there. Sorry, I haven't done this for a while. I am live for the hour. I'm doing readings for you all. It's been a few weeks since I did this last, and I apologize for that. A couple of weeks ago, it just life happened. You know it does, and I couldn't do it. But here now, just come back from a wonderful retreat I've just given in Mount Ida, Arkansas. You may have heard me talk about that on previous ones of these. It was amazing. We had like 22 people there. My daughter even came. The weather was perfect. Everyone just showed up ready to go, and it was amazing. It was amazing. I was going to bring, I was going to show a crystal that Sophia, my daughter, found, but I've forgotten it upstairs now. It was cool. I've never been crystal digging before, literally crystals there in the earth. But even where we were at Mountain Harbor, people just walking around, not even in the woods, but in just on the track and finding crystals, and that's just yeah, a really, really special time. Mount Ida is very feminine energy. I'm saying that because everyone had an amazing time, felt really good. And they want to go to Mount Shasta now, and Shasta is a very masculine energy. So I'll have to kind of see if we want to do that. Anywho, so we're doing readings tonight. Simple as this. If you've got a question, something you'd like me to read on, put it in the comments. I'm just gonna go one by one. For the first 10 minutes of tonight, I will do general readings. After that, I'm not going to, just for the sake of congruence and coherence of energy, and specificity and all of that. I usually say this, but when I was getting into consciousness, energy, metaphysics, and all of that back in London 20 years ago, sometimes it was just one or two questions I had, and the purpose is that you can kind of clear out some of these questions that are taking up lots of space in your mental resources and be an easier conduit, feel better. That's what we're aiming for here. So I'm going to get started now. Do that. Is it chat? There we are. Okay. All right, I'll go to start with Mary's question here. Yeah, brutal summer, wasn't it? For a whole number of reasons. Things turn around for you and your family. Any advice from the guides? Okay. Mary, I'd say if I didn't see or feel this, but yes, I do see things improving. In fact, I see that the corner has already turned. In fact, um, I wow, I'm really going there. I see things improving in every single way. I do. But you say any advice, and that's an important that's an important question because it's all very well for me to say that, but you, I'm sure, don't feel that in this moment. So um, let me just see if I can get something that I feel that you can receive. Okay. 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 Mary, when we've been in a reality that has just engulfed us, swamped us, taken over so much of our time, attention, patience, hope, and all of that, sometimes that can harden around us. And I'm being figurative, of course, because it's not physically hard, it's etheric, but it can stiffen. That's a better word for it. It can stiffen. It's not supposed to stiffen. It's supposed to be loose and fluid and amorphous, as it were. Um, But the effect it has on us is it makes us, one of the effects it has on us is it makes us think that things can't be any different. And that affects our etheric projection, that affects our ability to receive something different. And so what I'm saying to you, because it's been so long and so consistent like that, I'm going to say to you, number one, create ways to step back from it. Okay, like right now I've got the kids upstairs, I'm down here. Now arguably, yeah, of course I'm working, but I'm not in that frequency. I'm not in the frequency of children right now. I'm being grown up, as it were. And we have to step back to let the bonds of what has been weaken around us so that we can move easier and freer. So all of this to say, Mary, is to create ways to step away just momentarily or for a few hours from the people who are worrying, from the people who are suffering, so that you can gain perspective. Because really, until we can have change without changing our perspective, but it takes longer. I want you to have change far, far sooner. Okay, there's more to say, but it's really around the essence of that. Okay. What about your college journey? You're going back for your master's degree. Wow. Okay. Oh yes, I like this. It's. I feel like you've been waiting to do this for a while, not like excessively long, but you almost like you've kind of been watching the academic year come round and not then, come round again, not then, and so now's your time. So I see this going well because I see you going gradually with it. You're going gradually with it because it's the time to do it, and I don't know what you're going there to study, but it seems vocational, and if not vocational, then something you can equate and convert to finance career, as it were. And even more than that, you at the completion of this look a more fuller version of yourself. So I'm like, it's good. Good for you. Okay, Victoria. Interesting thoughts about class and continue with it. Okay, a simple question. Thank you. Gosh, actually, Victoria, I thought I was going to get it's great. I think you've gotten what you need from this class already, and I don't recommend you continue with it. Is what I'm seeing here. It's funny. I posted something the other day. It just really spoke to me. That sometimes we do things. It started off as a great idea, and sometimes it changes. And sometimes it changes, and we have to adapt to it. I'm not always the quickest person to do that, but this looks like one of those things. Just remember, we take a class to learn something and integrate something, and perhaps we don't perhaps that can be from one of the other people. It can be from the early parts of the modules or something like that. But I think you've already got what you need from it, and going on further is a distraction. Okay. Natasha. Sweetie, I'm working. Unless you want to say hello to people. Do you want to say hello to people? Can you just wait for me for like 40 minutes? I'm literally working.
Do you have the set up for my birthday?
No, they're not for your birthday. Please, I'll be right up. That's one of my colleagues. Yeah. Okay, Natasha. Come and join me or go upstairs. Okay, I'll be right up. Oh, I wish you could see this. I'm getting there, Natasha. I'm getting there. Sure, have it. Have it. Okay, here we go. Okay, here's what I'm getting, Tasha. That for you to get a second job, another job, it just puts you in I'm seeing you just in a more stable position, and your head, as it were, a little bit above the clouds rather than in the clouds, which I quite like as an overall for you. It's not a no to the massage business. It's just that it's going to take a longer time. And I put this all in the equation of your peace of mind and your groundedness, and those are not small things. So if it were me, I would get. Looking at this, I would get a second job here. Yeah, I'm sorry for the this interruption there. Okay, Carolee. Receive positive health news this summer with my son. Will this keep improving? Oh yes, it's going to continue improving. Yes, which I'm actually a little bit relieved about because I don't always love health questions. You never quite sure what's going to happen. But no, I do see improvement, and I think you'll see more soon as well. Yeah, yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. Hey Sarah, at last. Up to hear about your new job. How is it going from your side? How's it going? I see. Okay. So far, so good. Sarah, this looks good. As I'm looking further, I'm seeing like a small change. I don't know if you got I don't know if you work by yourself. This department, but I'm seeing a small changing in what you do. There's got to be a word for it. Same position, slightly different trajectory and responsibility, that I would say. I wonder if someone else is going to leave or something like that. But certainly for right now, it looks great. I feel that you're recognized there as well. It should be the ideal that we get back what we put in, but I feel you do. I wonder if you can be picking up someone else's work too, going ahead. But to answer your question, I really like this. I'm happy for you. You seem to be in the right place. Hi, Auntie Rhonda. Okay. Question: will Megan work for me? See, it's really just a yes or a no, isn't it? Just give me a second here. I'm getting a no on that, Bob. Yeah. Not much more to say than that. Okay. This is Patty. Moved to Florida. Oh, congratulations. Looking for a job. Will I find one soon? I'm getting anxious. I haven't found one yet. It's fair to say. Okay. Oh, by the way, I just need to say this. If anyone's watching this on recording, if this is not Tuesday night, then you are watching this on recording. I've had people like write in and say, he ignored my question. It's like, no, it's a different day. Anyway, sorry. Okay, so what I'm getting is there's an opportunity like right now, and so if we're not seeing an opportunity right now, it's because of what we're seeing and what we're choosing to see, what we're expecting to see, what we think we want. So Patty, if this was me and I was just told that what I've just said, I think for me I would do some journaling at this point. I'd do some writing, some journaling on why don't I want a job. And I know that's a backwards question. Of course I want a job. Of course I want a job. No. If you wanted it, it would be there. That's magnetism. And part of you doesn't want it because part of you doesn't want to see it. Okay, I'm just saying what I'm seeing here. Okay, but I do get that there's an opportunity right now. Like if you wrote to me in a week and told me you've been offered a first interview, I wouldn't be surprised. Or maybe 2 weeks, right? So that's what I'm going to say to you. There's more in your hands than you think there is. I'm just going to say that again, okay? There's more in your hands, in your command, in your control of this situation than you think there is. Okay. Okay, Jason. I'm wondering what I should focus on in my future as I am in unfamiliar territory. Jason, I'm going to need you to get a bit more specific there, my friend. That is very, very vague, and I think with no disrespect, but the essence, the how you're asking the question is blocking the answer. So we've probably got time if you can just rein it in a bit, because I would have to swim through all of that, and if it were just me talking to you right now, I would do that. But this is reading on Facebook. It's already like fog to swim through. So rein it in a bit. Let's come on. I'm sure you can do better than that. And I'm trying to be. I'm actually trying to be constructive here. Okay. So rein it in a bit. Let's get a bit more specific, and I'm sure I'll have a chance to answer for you. Okay. Patricia, do I see your husband staying in this job or getting another one soon? Staying in the job or getting another one soon? Sorry that took me a while. I'm seeing him staying in this job. I don't recommend he looks for another job right now. I think that's what he's in right now, which feels like it's been just slow and not so sticky, but just a little bit. I see it turning round. I would recommend he stays where he is. Crystal. Oh, no. There, Crystal. Should you stop working the fair or should you continue? I think you know the answer, Crystal. It's to stop working the fair. Which I see you're going to have some resistance to, or maybe you feel like you're letting someone down. That's it. Even so, sometimes we have to let people down and or tell them what they don't want to hear, and we do it. They drop the bomb, explodes, reaction dissipates. Okay, so but I don't like what I'm seeing in what. Come on. I don't like what I'm seeing with regard to what this work in this fair is doing to you. Okay. Okay, Jan. Just let me know if you have some guidance for you. Someone's just got on roll. I'm so sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear that. There's some people having a rough time at the moment, and it's. Guidance for you, Jan. I'm gonna say to you that things are about to change, and I tell you why I'm hesitating. It's not because I have a question about what I'm seeing. It's more about how to say it that you'll hear that. You may not have been on earlier on when I was answering a question for someone called Mary, and sometimes it's just hard to see that things will be different when they've been so difficult for a while. But if I'm just maybe even show you what I'm looking at and give it perspective here. So this card here, the World, it's card 21 in the major arcana, and that's the end of a cycle. And we've even got transformation here as well, that one. As a reader, this is what I'm looking for. When these are cards of change and the turning of seasons and periods and phases and cycles and so on. So I don't dispute that things have been challenging for you, but I do feel change is coming. I'm not the most patient person in the world myself. I don't leap up and down when I'm told change is coming myself, but I hope that supports you. I hope you can hear me. Okay. I don't know. Dealing with legal issues on Thursday. Hope it all turns out well. Oh, I see it being fine, Eleanor. Yeah, you got the right support. Both sides of the veil. Yeah. Okay. This is Kathy. Will your income keep coming in well? Yes, yes. Yes, Kathy. I would think what I want to say to you is keep momentum going, right? You see what happens when momentum slows a little bit. You get questions like that, wondering questions, pondering, will it? And so whatever momentum means to you, because it means something to me, just speed that up a little bit. Speed that up a little bit. Um, uh, that's what when you're asking about something keeping coming, we're talking about cycles again, continuing to spin round. That requires keeping pace with. But a far shorter answer to your question is yes, I do. Yes, I do. Okay. Oops, press the wrong button. Tracy, when will there be significant improvement in my dad's current situation? Maybe we need to talk about this a little more, Tracy, but it's going to be a while. It's going to be a while. Um, um, we're talking like over a year while, but there's a bit more to say than that. So I can only do what I can do in this venue, as it were. Maybe we talk in the next couple of days or something. Okay. Selena, do I see you married? I assume you mean getting married. Oh, I do. I also think it's a choice. So I don't think it's a question about there being a partnership in which you're happy with. I think it's a question if you choose to get married. Um, I come across a lot of different what's the word, versions, representations of ways to couple. Um, uh, so my answer to you is yes, if you want. Okay, Diana. Love to know what my spirit guides for me moving forward. I deal with anxiety and how do I try to overcome it? Okay, I have two things to say. Um, they, I'm going to pass on. I'm going to pass on a message to you here, and sometimes these types of messages frustrate me because they feel so vanilla in a way. But I could understand what it would want to convey. They, they're asking you not to just blindly trust, but to let yourself to do something to let yourself feel reassurance from them. Okay, to feel reassurance, we have to stop. We have to stop. Before I prepared for this, I did just a few minutes of qigong, and I'm not very good at that. I don't know much about it, but something to just change me up, get me in a more receptive space. Because if you're not receptive, you're going to have anxiety. It's really binary like that. So if you're gonna choose, please hear me, please hear me. If you're going to choose to not do something about it, then you're choosing anxiety. If you're going to choose to not, receive support in some way, you're choosing anxiety. I'm saying that so you know you have an element of choice, even if I'm annoying you by saying this. I'm not trying to annoy you. And so, just going on further from that, if I'm telling you what I'm seeing here. If anxiety is a momentum, if it's a force, you have to bring more momentum and more force than that, or it will engulf you. I woke up with I was saying some words in my head. I was like, because it's been a difficult couple of days around down here. I said saying to myself, "Gosh, it's been raining bricks. It's been raining bricks," and I like to say that sometimes. And so I said that, it's like, it's raining bricks, and I hear if it's raining bricks, build a house. And I was like, yeah, that's fair. That's fair, because it's there's a lot of there's there's more than one way to handle anxiety. My way of choice is to discharge it. It's an excess of energy. I want to discharge it, okay? Or turn it into something else. But that requires effort. If anxiety has this much hold on us, we have to come up with this much effort, okay? Because when you choose that you don't have the wherewithal for it, it is going to get on top of you. And so you have to come with more effort, more energy than it. I hope that makes sense. I hope I haven't been patronizing there. Okay. Wendy James, any awareness that would be helpful? Yeah, I'm just going to say one thing, Wendy. It's that it's obviously you're packing the car, you're taking things with you, but I see you taking some baggage with you as well. Baggage, as it were. I'm doing the fingers, right? Um, so, sorry, so I just got distracted. Where was I? Baggage, yeah. It's more like mental baggage, and so if you can or where you can, I'm sure you'll be taking pauses and breaks and so on. If you can take a pause just by a body of water somewhere, water is incredible for dissipating that. Okay, because we want to get on that. We want to get on that before it turns into us being reactive or snappy or combative and so on. So get yourself near water if you can. Otherwise, all good for the road trip. Oh, Jason, there we go. Okay. Should you focus on getting a job or take some more time off? Thank you. A little more time off. I understand why. It's funny. There's not a lot in it, but I don't think you're ready to look for a job just yet. I think a little more time off. It's almost like you're needing to cohese in some way. I don't know what's just happened or what happened recently, but it doesn't look fun. And I don't feel that you're quite ready to go get a job, go into the workplace. If you do, it will be fine. I just prefer the version where you take a week or two more to yourself. Yeah. I'm just gonna shuffle again. Going through the deck here. Oh, just while I'm doing this, anyone that's still listening, those of you in Kansas City, I am going to be at the Center for Spiritual Living this Sunday. I'm giving the talk on Sunday, and then I'm giving a class, a sound healing class, and that is this Sunday on the 25th. And for those of you in Virginia, in the Norfolk, Yorktown, Gloucester area, I'm coming 2 weekends time. So it's the 7th. The 7th I'll be in Gloucester, and the 9th I'll be in Williamsburg. That's right. I'll say that at the end. I just remembered it now. Angie. I'm going to say what I think you already know, Angie, and that is to stop telling your manager things. It's not. She's not like dreadfully vindictive. It's not quite like that. But some people are not responsible with information and knowledge that's put in their hands relating to other people. They don't value it. So it's not just about gossip. It's about creative energy, and we what we do have to think about. We do have to think about what is someone going to build what we tell, add energy to what we tell them, or are they going to draw and dissipate and suck energy from what we're telling them? We got, this is Erin. So I need your true essence of intuition, psychic messages, readings, and energy healing. Wonderful. I've launched a YouTube channel, starting on Clubhouse. question, are there other places, including physical, where my gifts would be best shared? Oh, yes, yes. Yeah, there are other areas. So I'm getting for you Snapchat and particularly TikTok. And these are not things I want to do myself. But for you, looks really, really good. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, Joel. Tell me what number of weekly sessions will increase at your job.
Even though mods cost
Come on down. Come on down.
mods in Minecraft don't cost money like on accounts, but they do cost mine coins.
Joel, I'm getting January. I don't understand what you're working through for right now, but I'm getting January. It's going to increase.
I didn't
Yes.
balloons that were all
Oh, it's
over.
for a friend. I was doing something fun for a friend. And you can have them. I'm just going to be 10 more minutes.
Is it their
I mean 10 more
birthday?
minutes. No, it wasn't.
Can
mean,
I play with
Could
the
you
balloons?
give me 10 minutes and you can have all of them? No, not right now. Not right now. Not right now. Please go upstairs. Multitasking. Okay. Shawana, I see you asking for general reading. I'm not doing those at this point in the hour. I'm doing specific questions, okay? Ricardo, to you as well. Right. Oh, yeah, I see you're asking for Valeria. Let me go to this one. Oh, no, this one. Sorry, that's right. Amy, will your vision continue to improve? I'm hearing yes. I don't even need to pull cards. I'm hearing yes. So I'm just going to go with that. Especially I'm getting a little short on time. So yes, I yes. Okay. Valeria's asking if the penis surgery of her brother is correct. If the surgery of her brother is correct, if he will recover 100%. I'm seeing, okay, so I'm seeing a good recovery. I don't know what 100% or 90% or any of these things look like, but I'm seeing a good recovery. What I'm questioning, what I'm wondering is just how long it will take. Um, it looks to me like his frame of mind, his mind frame, whatever is good. Um, it's not the recovery I've got the question about. It's or the ultimate recovery I have a question about. It's the process. Oh, okay. If That's what I think. I think he's one of these people that just wants to get out, get up, and get on with his life. He's going to need the time to recover. He's going to need to like follow the, of course, the recommendations, whatever the. Oh my God, I'm getting tired. I haven't got the word. Once he's had the surgery, to follow to the letter the instructions he's given. Okay, even if he thinks he knows best, he doesn't. That's why they're doctors. I'm a healing practitioner, and I will yield to doctors because they're doctors. Okay. What I know how to do, I know how to do well. What doctors know how to do, they know how to do well. So I think we are complete for this evening. I say again, any of you in Kansas City, the one come see me on Sunday, this Sunday, 25th. I'm at the Center for Spiritual Living, giving the morning service and then a class after that. Any of you in Virginia want to come see me? I'm in Gloucester on Friday the 7th and Williamsburg on Sunday the 9th. So take a breath with me if you would. Take a breath with me. I always just like to finish these with a brief prayer. As we say a prayer of love and support for you, for your families, for all that's important to you. We take a breath together and we move some energy. We move some etheric grief and grievance for people that are having a hard time or have had a hard time. Remember that all people are us, we're all people. We're connected in that respect. So we breathe together for no reason other than goodwill. Well, thank you all. You have a wonder. I did miss you. Okay, got people being rude to me. Okay, so I'm going to go. Have a good evening, everyone. I wish you well.